Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. It's over. The bell is ringing. Down. All right. Well, everybody, welcome. We have a new lesson plan for tonight. Uh, I'm going to be your professor for late night studies, BMT, and we're joined here. It's gotten pretty interesting. The queen of well, I don't know who calls her the queen of pop. Who gave her that title, the queen of pop? I don't know. Lizzo. You know, the girl that twerks while using a by blowing piccolos and peanut butter flutes and shit. So Lizzo, she's been going on, this tirade for a long time about how men shame her, the world is against her. You know, people always just say the Lizzo haters, all that goofy shit that goes on. And I mean, there's always going to be some type of hate, for anybody. But we are blessed and joined here. I even put up that outfit. But she be wearing the most craziest outfit. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, it's like, listen, she got Missy Elliott beat. Y'all remember Missy Elliott? And you know what's crazy? But Missy Elliott, she had a very interesting style of fashion with the goggles, wearing the trash bag suit, misdemeanor. She had Sierra. She had a lot of people. But then you had Missy, you had Queen Latifah, and you had Jill Scott. Now, I'm not sure you could put Jasmine Sullivan in there with the big girls. I would want to put Jasmine Sullivan in there. She had to get on that Jeannie Craig shit. You know what I'm saying? Not for me. But then we got Lizzo. I don't know, class, what happened in the dynasty and what happened that we got Lizzo. But Lizzo came in like a wrecking ball for fat women. And let's get this out the way. We do not hate fat women here at BMT University. We do not hate fat women. That's how some guys are. But we don't hate fat women. Fat women are just as precious in the universe as skinny women, petite women, BBW, SBBW, BBBWW, XYZW, and Gargantuan W, or as you know as Godzilla. So we got it where Lizzo, she has allegations popping out. Now, the women are coming out of nowhere. And they're talking about how Lizzo has been out of pocket for a long time. And you hear people saying, well, why are we doing this? Why are we just jumping? And I'm like, hold on now. Wait. If it had been anybody else, y'all wouldn't be saying, let's not jump to conclusions. You got two women popping up. They got a lawyer. Shout out to TMZ. And they're I'm not gonna lie, they naming on some stuff. I'm not sure if Diddy trained Lizzo how to be like that. But Lizzo is out there making fat girls or big girls do some crazy shit. And what I mean by that, I mean from they gotta do all kind of like, culture shit. Like they gotta kiss her ass. They gotta eat. The girl said how they have to It's a whole bunch of crazy shit. Well, we know about the banana. Well, we know the alleged. They had to go to Amsterdam and do some erotica shit with taking a banana and eating out of another girl's vagina, and I can only imagine what the pH of that is. I mean, bananas a pretty healthy fruit, so maybe Lizzo was teaching them that it's okay. You can eat a banana out of a pussy. You know, I'm not sure if that was meant to be like some kind of dildo or some shit. I mean, but hey, I guess that's the way to get your fruit. See, the girls also went over how you gotta agree with Lizzo. You gotta do what she says. And everybody's like, "Oh my God, how can you say this?" What if I'm listening? How can you say this about Lizzo? How can you speak so ill about? I'm like, stop it, bro. Stop it. Now we know from our track record from living in Wakanda that big girls can be bullies. Let me get this out of the way for y'all. Big girls, y'all think it's only just the pretty girls that be running the pack. No. That big girl, that big mama, y'all know how y'all got big mama? You know, the trope big mama, how she be running the house and everybody comes to her and she's the go-to. Lizzo's a big mama archetype. Lizzo's a big mama archetype. You got to be careful of them type of women that want a bunch of masquerade followers to do their every so-called bidding and shit. And this is no different from Lizzo. Why are y'all surprised that Lizzo could possibly be like this? I mean, y'all done heard about her, all her escapades of going to shows, shaking her booty, out there, all type of way with ass chaps out there. What's the other shit? Going to Airbnbs, trying to do all kind of shit, got it smelling funky, like some kind of catfish, eating cantaloupe. Lizzo has been a whole goddamn villain for almost a few years now. Now, her beacon of shield strength was the reason why people attack her is because she's fat. And if she wasn't fat, nobody would attack her like that. And I was like, okay, so you're using the fat girl shield to protect you. Very well played, Lizzo. Very well played. Now you have it where women are coming out, well, Lizzo fuck my man. What? That's out there. Y'all can pull it up. There's a woman that came out about Lizzo's boyfriend was another girl that she used to work with. Lizzo took him. Then there's a director who was doing a documentary for Lizzo. She said, I could not do it. I couldn't do the documentary of Lizzo because she was such a disgusting, evil woman. These are not my words. These are from other women. Now you have it where women are coming out talking about how Lizzo be fat shaming them. She be calling them fat bitches, which is not unheard of because I've heard gay people call each other all kind of names. I guess when you're part of that elk or that tribe, you can call your people whatever the hell you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? That's like black people calling each other nigga. Well, then somebody said, well, can I say it? And y'all like, no, you can't say it. Well, why not? It's just like fat people, fat girls be fat. Fat girls have always fat shamed the fuck out of fat girls. Why are y'all surprised that this is new with Lizzo doing it? She just used it as a coverage shield so nobody could say anything. But people too dumb to realize that. Lizzo's not no threat. I mean, other than just being, fat. But that's not a big deal because so long we know, like, there's always been men dealing with fat women. Lizzo's no different. Lizzo's no different. Now what we have going on is that she's out here got women eating pussy, which is sexual harassment, and they can sue her ass. Her rebuttal statement was, y'all always know I'm about positivity, and y'all know I'm very open about my sexuality. What the fuck does sexual assault allegations got to do with your goddamn sexual preferences? Not a goddamn thing, Lizzo. That's how you know. That's how you know whoever is speaking or helping Lizzo account for this shit, they don't got her best interest, because they got her saying she gonna lose this case. Lizzo's gonna lose. She will not be able to get out of this shit. Well, Hollywood does this all the time. Now, show me the people that be getting on Beyonce. Some of the people that be getting on Janet. Janet has dancers. Whitney has dancers. There's a lot of people who have dancers. But we hardly ever hear about a fat girl. I've never heard Missy Elliott's dancers say they had to eat booty, Hershey Kisses out of somebody's booty or some shit. You never heard that. All them people on the Queen Latifah videos or Jill Scott, you don't hear none of this crazy sexual shit going on. But you got it with Lizzo. Oh, you got that with Lizzo. You can't make somebody that's working for you. I mean, I guess you can. I mean, you got people who they make their art. They sleep with their workers. It's illegal. It is illegal. And so Lizzo's got to get hit with that. She got to hit with that discipline stick. The question I want to ask is, why are the women afraid to confront Lizzo? And women, y'all talking about y'all want to be taken serious. Why are y'all afraid to come down on Lizzo? Especially y'all fat girls, big girls. Come on, talk to me, baby. Lizzo can't hurt y'all. Why y'all afraid to confront Lizzo? Y'all know damn well there's a lot of big girls out there that are like Rasputia, like on Norbert, that try to use their weight to bully people. They try to use their intimidation to. Not every big girl is nice. I'm not saying they're all mean, but I've had my fair share of big girls who are erratic and mean as fuck. So this is not uncommon that it's just the pretty girls. But I mean, you can be a big girl and still be pretty. I don't want y'all to think that if you're fat that you're not pretty. That's not true. You can still be a big girl and still be pretty. It's just the fact of the matter that they don't want to acknowledge that, hey, there are fucked up big girls out there too. And Liz was one of them. Why are y'all surprised at this when she's been doing things for so many years of fucked up shit? She's been out there doing stuff. Oh man, BMT, you're just a hater. No, I'm not a hater. I'm just calling out like I said. She's always had her fat girl posse, and they were always going around trolling and doing all kind of shit. Now, the girls are tired of being quiet. And you got these people who are like, oh man, we can't judge her, we can't say that. Fuck that. Y'all weren't like that when it came to Tory Lanez. You weren't like that when it came to any other. A lot of these people, shit, y'all go get them gasoline and pitchforks and start that fire ready to burn. So let's not pretend that Lizzo is anything fucking different. Now y'all hearing about women forcing other women to do sexual shit. Oh my God, I can't believe. Could that be true? Yeah, yeah, that's true. Why y'all acting brand new that women can't sexually assault or do make other women do sexual shit? We've heard plenty of stories of women turning out other women. We've heard plenty of stories like that. Now all of a sudden, y'all don't want to believe that it's a celebrity. Well, we already, whether she's a celebrity or not, that she forced her workers to do sexual shit. And that has nothing to do, well, we're bisexual or we're gay or we're lesbian. What the fuck that got to do with you using your influence to force them to do that? See, y'all got to start thinking for yourselves about this type of stuff. Because I'm going to tell you right now, and I know y'all like to hear that, had a man said, I took my workers to a sex shop, and if they did not join in on these sexual activities, I would have fired them. They would have been, you would never hear the end of that. Using your power and your influence, what's going to create a solution? Using your power and your influence over your employees, that's illegal. That's illegal. TI, anybody? We got plenty of people, artists. We got plenty of people who are celebrities, plenty of people who are in business, owners, landlords, content creators, fresh and fit. We got plenty of people who try to use their leverage to force other people to have sex, to do sexual favors for them. So now you're hearing about a woman saying, hey, we're going to go to a sex shop, and if y'all don't eat bananas, well, they could have said no. Well, what happened if they would have said no? Now, all of a sudden, they don't get to dance. You understand, the dancer has to get paid commission. Well, I feel that, somebody going to say some shit like, well, what if they, it's because they didn't get on the show. Now, we done seen, if y'all remember that show with Diddy making the band. Y'all remember that show with Diddy making the band? And what did Diddy used to make them do in that show? Do stupid shit. I want you to go down the street and go get me some Cambodian goat milk. What does that got to do with music, Diddy? I want y'all to run a yogurt stand while freestyling, but y'all got to do it in lingerie while I'm like, Diddy, what does that have to do with music, bro? What does that have to do with music? We know that this is true with a lot of artists and their staff of having to do sexual things to get favor. You got Omarion and all of them. What, a B2K? Wasn't Chris Stokes allegedly doing shit to them boys? Having them wear their drawers, shower together and all that weird shit and with them and stuff? I mean, come on, man. At some point, you gotta be like, hey, bro, that's too much. That's too much. But when you so badly, you want to be down with the team, and you can say it's peer pressure. You can say that. I know this life, but I've been in the military. When I was in the military, there were officers and they were enlisted that were using their status. If you didn't come to their barbecue, you didn't laugh at their jokes, you didn't hang out with them, you didn't play video games with them, you didn't listen, they wouldn't rock with you. It was hard to get your promotion. After a while, you start learning, hey, bro, you can't be doing that, man. What? 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 Don't worry about it. They're just privates. No, you can't do that for real. You got to stop doing that, man. Well, no, we're going to report you. Hey, what you doing with them privates? Bro, you see how cute these girls are? Yeah, man, I get that. That's not unusual in the military. So now you have it with Lizzo. I mean, you got two women coming out about her, and now all of a sudden you hear people saying it's just a money grab. So when a woman does it, it's a money grab. It's not real. Nah, y'all got to hold that woman accountable, bro. She getting on talking about her sexual gender. What your gender got to do? What does your gender have to do with allegations? First of all, the fact that you talking about your sexual gender, why don't you just pull up the receipts? Why don't you just pull up the trip? Did you go to Amsterdam or not? Now that they can prove that Lizzo and her gang went to Amsterdam, now all they got to do is show if somebody has pictures of them. And see, the thing about it is, they're afraid that other women are going to start talking about the stuff that Lizzo and them do behind closed doors. You see, Lizzo had a nice little campaign going on about the fat girl shaming thing. She had a good bit going on with that. But it hits differently when you know. It's like when you hear a gay person talking shit about gay people, and they do that. How do you combat that? How do you combat that? Yeah, I know that does, Cyrus, because she's always done like some pretty drastic shit. So you don't think she don't talk shit about her own people? You don't think she don't talk? You don't think if there's not another female that might be able to upstage her, have her pull a cuter guy than her, do X, Y, and Z? You don't think she won't try to use her power? You don't think she won't try to use her influence? You don't think she won't step out of line and do some ratchet shit? I wouldn't put it past a woman like her, because she's already talked about it countless times in magazines. Just the same way as these men fuck us over, we fuck them and dump them and kick them out. That was Lizzo. That's why they kicked her out of the Airbnb housing, because they were doing the most. You're going to start seeing, man. I agree with that, Nicole. Listen, man, I know plenty of girls who have size to them and they don't ever carry themselves like she does, man. You can have a classiness to you regardless of your size or your shape. You can carry yourself a certain type of way. And like I said, I named different women: Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott, Jasmine Sullivan, Jill Scott. Who else I got named? You got plenty of big girls in the industries. You got plenty of women in movies and different other stuff. They know how to carry themselves. But this young little thing, this girl right here, this woman, nah, man. She don't got no chill. Nobody had the gall to tell Lizzo you need to stop. And see, you gotta understand the reason why they never bothered to tell her is because they were her groupies. Now, what happens when you're no longer in the first seat, the second seat? You no longer have that position. Now, all of a sudden, you start talking about how she's disrespecting you. She's treating you a certain type of way. She's fucking your man. Oh, y'all think only just men do that, huh? Y'all think only men do that? Nah. Nah, men aren't the only ones that do that. Women do it too. Women have a hierarchy also, especially when it comes to the groupie, especially when it comes to the groupies. And nobody was trying to set her down, say, hey, you need to chill out with that shit, man. Y'all ain't see them wearing all them crazy ass outfits, dressed like super villains and superheroes and shit. She always trying to show her damn kitty cat and some weird shit. I know y'all want to name other artists, well, Beyonce, Nicki, and all. So listen, man. Okay, y'all want to name them, but guess what? You gonna have to show me where they got their girls eating goddamn fruit cups out of goddamn each other's booty holes and shit. I mean, probably you might find some shit with Cardi, but Cardi be talking about getting peed on and shit, so we don't know. So strike that for the record. Teacher's aide, Nicole, strike that for the record. Cardi B, we'll have to put that on the lesson plan probably next week. Cardi B and getting peed on. But aside from that, Lizzo, that goddamn woman, Lord have mercy. And we knew, we knew something was gonna come. See, something was gonna come to that Negro. She couldn't help herself. She couldn't help herself. So there she go. Now these allegations, everybody gonna say, well, they're haters, they're haters, they're haters. Okay, cool. Then let her deal with the hate. If you know you got haters, why would you put yourself in that type of predicament? If you know you got haters, why would you move like that? Let's ask that question. If you know you got haters, why would you move like that? I didn't have a problem with her talking about weight loss. Let me say this again. When I saw the commercial with Lizzo riding the bike, the exercise bike with music and saying, hey, y'all, I'm trying to get this stuff going. I'm trying to get this thing going with, getting my life together, eating healthy. I didn't have a problem with Lizzo doing that. I said, yo, that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I think she's looking nice doing that. But what I did have a problem was the erratic behavior and the who's gonna check me, boo. Shit. That to me was when I said, uh-oh, we got problems. We got problems. Because when you start getting like that nobody can check me and see you, you got to be careful. Careful with that behavior right there. Because then you can be touched. Then you can be checked. But tell me what you think about this lesson plan. I'm BMT. Thank you guys for hitting me up. You already know I have to go ahead and do this one. I hope you got your papers together, teacher's aid, collect the paperwork. I hope y'all understand that just because you're a big girl does not mean that women cannot be just as nasty to other women. I'm BMT. I want to thank y'all. Let's go ahead. The bell should be ringing in a few minutes. So y'all go ahead and get your things and get on out. Class dismissed. Come on, get out my classroom.